Hello lads, welcome back to the channel. In this video today, I'm just going to tell you something that's really important and something that I've managed to create myself and to cultivate myself, and that is discipline. And it's built over a long period of time of consistent overcoming of resistance and suffering. And no one is born being disciplined. It is something that anyone can become, and without it, you aren't going to get anywhere in a over the long term. You're not going to make permanent change if you cannot curate a strong mind. So, in this video, I'm just going to tell you the systems and the steps that I use and the mental models that I use to stay disciplined and to become disciplined. Because it's simple, it's just hard because it's painful to become a disciplined person because it's the whole point of it. Discipline. It's not easy, and that's why not a lot of people are it, especially these days. Everyone's incredibly weak at the moment. So, starting off, you've just got to look for pain and suffering. You've got to find things that you find difficult and you feel resistance towards, and just do them, and just do them every single day. Do one thing that completely sucks that you hate every single day. It doesn't have to be massive, it can take 10 minutes. You just got to feel resistance towards it. And every time you overcome this resistance, that's when the discipline, you get slightly more discipline and you get mentally stronger every time you overcome this resistance. But vice versa, every time you give in to this resistance and you don't do the hard thing, you become mentally weaker. And that's why discipline's sort of like a never ending game, because you can't just become disciplined. You've got to be disciplined to stay disciplined. So if you do not use it, you are going to lose it. If you stay in comfort for even more than just a few days, you're not like you're going to lose it all straight away, but you do get gradually, you slowly start to go down that slope of, because the comfort's nice, it's lovely, but it's also like an illusion. It doesn't exist. The true comfort is found from the pain and suffering and the discipline you put yourself, like the hardship you put yourself through. And I think when I look back at this year, especially, the true comfort for me was found from the extreme levels of discipline. When I look at times in my life, even recently, living life in extreme discipline, it's like bliss in a way and painful at the same time. It's a weird sort of mix. Only once you really live it, you'll understand what I'm saying and what I mean. But you've just got to be consistent over a long enough period of time, and then eventually, hard things do get easier. Like obviously, few years ago, whatever, I used to feel resistance towards like going to the gym. Now I feel little to no resistance towards it. What I do feel resistance towards now is like really long runs, because I'm training for an ultra marathon. But if I wake up at like 5:30 in the morning, and then like 6 a.m. or half six, I've got to go and run like 30 or 40 kilometers. It's awful. It takes like 3 or 4 hours, and it's cold in the UK at the moment. Like, I do not want to do it at all. But I wouldn't have been able to just jump straight to this. It's like it's a mental game doing that. It's not even about the fitness, really. It's the mental side of running long distance. And if I didn't go through the small steps first, like going to the gym and stuff like that, you can't just jump straight into doing really ridiculous, painful things like that. So it's just like it's just slow, like you just build it slowly and over time. And the things that used to be hard are now easy, and there's new hard things you can do, and they eventually become easy. So it's quite simple, but it's not easy. But anyone can do it. Anyone can become mentally strong. And it's incredibly worth it, because once you've got a strong mindset, you can do absolutely anything you want in life. With discipline, you can have absolutely anything you want. And another way you can curate discipline is by training your mind. And what I mean by that is being consistent every single day. You've got to do it 7 days a week, because your mind doesn't know the difference. If you're not consistent in one thing, you're not going to be consistent in other things as well. So you need to have sort of, what I have is like a daily planner. I plan my day from start to finish, and I have three of my most important tasks I need to do every single day. And you've got to have that 7 days a week, and you complete them every single day. And once you keep doing this, and you will feel resistance towards doing it. Some days you won't, some days you will. Every time you keep doing this, you're training your mind to recognize this resistance and you don't listen to it. You just go, oh, I feel resistance. I've still got to do this anyway. Or I've got to do this. Or I feel resistance. Oh, I must have to do this. And you stick to your daily list every way, your to do list every day, and your most important tasks, no matter how you feel. And after I'd say probably a month, it becomes very easy. And it's like, it's not an option to miss your like daily tasks. And you've just created this consistency in your brain, and it's weird. Like you do actually train your mind. Like if I feel that resistance, I might lie to myself and I'm like, oh shit, I feel resistance. I've got to do this thing, you know? So anyway, that's it for this video really. So lads, it's very simple discipline. It's very easy to understand. It's not easy to actually do though, because it's just painful. It doesn't take skill, it just takes bit of willpower to start with, and then with these understanding of these mental models as well, it's going to make it much easier. I wish I knew this before I started. I've made a 30-day testosterone boosting protocol. The link's going to be in the description. Across 30 days, I'll send you 30 emails of a tip a day of how to boost your testosterone naturally and the systems and steps that I use to optimize my testosterone levels. Also, there's going to be a link to my online coaching. You could check that out if you want. It's £99 a month. Hope you enjoyed the video, lads. Hope you found some value from it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.